Okay, let me just reset and activate the camera again. There it goes. Okay, so apparently we're starting over again because the audio was all messed up and nobody could hear me. I found the little bug. OBS decided to remove my standard audio device, which is my Yeti, and switch it up to default, which is who knows what, and it didn't want to respond. So, of course, that's calls right now. Jocchan, I can't get it. Here, right here, right here. That would have been helpful if that call would have came through while the audio wasn't working. Anyway, so today we're going to do some Star Citizen, and yay, Drake Interplanetary, if you're a fan. Right now, they are doing their Lunar New Year event. I'm kind of mixing it up today. We're going to Star Citizen instead of Overwatch, even though I do have some Overwatch stuff I got to do eventually, but yeah, we'll just do this today since I want to change it up, make it something different. So they're doing their Lunar New Year thing right now, as long as what everybody's doing. They're also doing a Valentine's Day event, and of course they're having ships, red ships. I haven't actually watched this yet. Those are some major, huge, fat, stuffed red letter envelopes there. Yeah, so this is the event they're running right now, and they're having some ships with some special color things. I like Star Citizen just because it's sort of what we're aspiring towards in Broken Hammer with Dust and Air. Dust and Air is one of the biggest visual novels probably ever attempted in the West. At least when I've done searches and I've looked through a lot of other projects that have been taking place in the West, nobody's as big as we are. And we're unknown, where nobody really knows about us. Which is funny, so yeah, I'm just going to be playing this a little bit today because there is a special in-game event going on, and just going to showcase that, yeah, they are doing a special sale right now. Just go to robertspaceindustries.com. As much as I am a fan of the project, I'm also a very big critic of the project, so if you can figure out who I am on the forums on Star Citizen, you'll know exactly why I'm a big critic. I have a lot of my own little critiques, but ultimately I do hope the project succeeds because it will set the standard in the gaming industry to come. And for all the people that say, why isn't it done yet? Why isn't it done yet? Oh, we want it done yet. I mean, one of the problems the game industry has done is they've gotten themselves from Unreal Tournament days where we were going UT 2K3, 2K4, and they decided to do that with first-person shooters. So they did that with Call of Duty, and what Call of Duty and Activision did was they had a basic game engine, Quake 3 Arena, that they just rehashed for a number of years. They finally did redo the game engine, build their own little thing, but they rode that for years, and so all they did every single year, they released basically massive content packs, and they called it a new game. And EA did the same with Battlefield. Battlefield 4 was literally way buggier than Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 came out. There was some pretty bad bugs, but then it kind of got fixed, patched up, and then they brought out Battlefield 4, and it was like a mess, and every single Battlefield after that has just been a mess and a mess and a mess. And that's just this quick cycle. And if you know Assassin's Creed, they have done that too, and frankly, gaming does... These companies, they want this quick, and it's the publisher mindset. We got to every year, we got to pound out games every single year, and the problem is that they don't make quality stuff in the end. So, I mean, Star Citizen's taking longer. There's some critiques that I have. I think they're wasting a little bit of time on things they don't need to, but again, I'm not the one in charge of the project, and I cannot say one way or another, but I can just surmise things. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into that today. Let me fix the cam on this page. We're going to go into Star Citizen now. A minute ago, I actually had this all set up so that, oh, I took you through the character creator and everything, but yeah, it bugged. So I'm just going to go through this now. I'm starting off on New Babbage. It's one of the neater looking planets, and yes, that is a full city outside. You can go out there and go between those buildings and everything. So this is just the scale of this game is massive, and they're trying to, well, let's just say they have to build the tools for this game first so they can build the rest of the game. So excuse me. And that is part of why the game has taken so long, is that they've had to build so many tools to get this game out. And oh, there's the contract available. That's what I want, the Xenothreat alert. So let's just go into this. Priority, Xenothreat contract. Combat support. So it's sort of like a pirate event. There's this massive, huge pirate invasion and attack. Yeah. Sometimes you come in here and the NPCs are actually standing on the chairs. I tell people, it's like, this thing is like a very glorified tech demo diorama. That's true. So apologies if the frame rate is not perfect. I do not have like a super duper top of the line system. The biggest benefit from hardware to be able to play this is going to be a SSD drive. If you have an SSD, you'll actually be able to handle this thing pretty well. The rest of your hardware, it's not as important. This is kind of a neat little experience, getting to go in these tubes. Yes, we are going to go through the entire city to get to the starport. One of the big things about this game was that they wanted a universe that was 1-1 in the ratio. So everything is, you can go to it, you can see it in person, it's all there, it's not instanced. And of course, it's at night. If this was in the day, you'd be seeing a very neat little snowy city metropolis around here. But of course, yeah, I had to arrive and put it in at night. Speaking of, where is this battle? Okay, that's about 4 million kilometers away. And we'll see when we get to orbit that this all goes 1-1. When you start traveling somewhere, it takes time. It's not instanced. So there's no real games out there that have the level of tech that Star Citizen has. I mean, Elite Dangerous and then Try to, but they're going a little bit easier route. They're going to probably get done with their things a lot sooner than Star Citizen just because they're going easier. Okay. I have not done this event yet, so we'll see. I hope the elevators are going to work today. Sometimes I come down here and the elevators aren't working. Usually that's sometime after a patch. What they've been doing lately is they haven't been wiping the data on the patches. They've just been letting things go, so they want to see how long they can do it, how many errors they can get on the servers. And since this is a combat mission, I'm going to have to get my ship load out in a moment. I'm just going to get to the main area. I really don't do a lot of combat missions or really anything these days in this, because wait for it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so combat mission, let's see. I'll take a harbinger. I think grade 3, grade 4. I think if I remember right, I need to change the shield generators. Now, of course, I don't own all these ships. Some of them are loaners and things like that. I do own a bunch of ships, and I've actually figured out how to game the system to get more, but okay, do I want to go? I could go with a Revenant. I already got a bunch of single shot cannons, so I technically could go with a Revenant. Alright, I'll switch these with Badgers, although I'm not expecting to get anybody jumping on my ship to help be a gunner. Use a cannon. Probably should use a Rhino. Throw on the Gatling. Hopefully this is all going to work right. I oftentimes have to recheck the controls because sometimes they mess something up. Or they change something. Okay, launch countermeasures. Gimbal mode, they moved to G now. Countermeasures, cycle CM. I think they're going to move those things eventually. VTOL is K. Don't worry, I'll be checking those things again as I go. Alright, let's bring up a heavy fighter. Get rid of that. There it goes. Don't need that chat log. All right. Wow, that was fast. Looks like this ramp is still a little bit finicky. Okay, this is supposed to be a torpedo heavy fighter, but I don't think the torpedoes work yet. They did at one point, if I remember right. Okay, let's go flight ready. Alright, let's go to our comms. We gotta ask permission to depart. Let's see what this looks like. There we go. You can see more of the town. That's where we were. We were in that town when we first woke up. Then we rode the train, which is down on the ground underneath. And we just came from the spaceport. Sometimes I fly into this area and I completely get lost as to where the spaceport is. Weird, I was getting somebody was radar locking. Maybe a troll or something in the area. Somebody harassing. We need combat support. Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's got to get into the atmosphere, out of the atmosphere first. Alright, some of the jump points are starting to register. Yeah, let me jump first to... what is that? Acropolis. I have no idea what those are. Let me jump out to ON1 first. Kind of get around the curvature of the planet here. I'm having trouble locking on. There's some stuff in the way. Alright, we'll do it this way. Alright, come on, come on. Okay, clear route. Let's go in right onto me. I think it's MICL1. Yeah. Let's see where we came from. That's the planet we just were. Yeah. And this is all 1-1, so yep, there it pops out, and it still exists. Full form, it's not instanced or anything. Not sure what we're going to expect. Make sure my weapons are all set. Guns set. Evidence up. Oh, we're going into a gas cloud. Maybe reinforcements are inbound. That's... Hey, what's going on? Apparently it doesn't want me to jump there. Yeah, it wants me to go in manually. Okay. That is probably another player. Well, I'm actually a little disappointed we don't get to just jump right in. It wants me to sort of patrol. Makes me wish I had a faster fighter. I am not encouraged by that. Super Hornet, but he's dropping back. Maybe he disconnected. Would be a first or a last, unfortunately. I'm gonna go back and check this mission again. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh wait, maybe we should have gone back. I'm not getting anything though. Got Navy ships here. Okay. Wow, this is turning into be very interesting. Repel attackers, and they don't really tell you where or what you're doing, and they don't let you jump right there yet. Successfully complete, you must apprehend seen in the asteroids around Yellow? That's not even in this area. Oh wait, that's the other thing. Yeah, well. Good job, Star Citizen, making very, very interesting mission where you just spend the whole time traveling to your point. Guys, maybe I should just do the bounty hunting stuff right now. Okay. I got a shield down on something. Gee, it would be great to know where. Let's see if I can bring up the map again. Hey, wait, there it goes. Okay, that would have been helpful to say, go into your map and set a quantum beacon for it. Oh, wow. We are in... if those are... Okay, that's an enemy threat. Missiles away. I wish my frame rate was a little bit better here. A lot of things trying to get radar lock. This is partially a pretty big test. I think something big just blew up. Wow. Got it. Woo. That's absolutely the first time I've ever killed a hammerhead. I've kind of skipped a lot of the missions on this. Wow, frame rate sucks right now. I think I'm attacking an Idris. Oh, just think, oh, frame rates, frame rates. Wow, 2 Idrises? These are like... Yeah, that thing's taking a lot of damage. Ah, jeez. This is a lot more fun when your frame rate is actually pretty decent. This is terrible. I think there's just too many ships in the area right now. This is what they need to test, though. They need to get these huge numbers like this to really... I've got a feeling we've... They were blowing some holes in it. Must have disabled it. There's a lot of big torpedoes coming in. Huh, so this missile has a minimum range. Let me see if I can get out to it. Got a feeling I'm gonna have to go back and rearm. Wow, I'm running through all my ammo. Yeah, I got 4,000. We're doing something. I don't know what I was doing. Somebody's sending in some big torps. Got it. Woo! I am in desperate need of ammo now. UE navies. There we go. Alright, let's focus on this baby. All I need to do is fire missiles, a lot of missiles. There's some bugs with the missile lock system. If I had torpedoes on this ship, it would be much nicer. And a minimum range on these missiles too. That's annoying. Oh wait, Stalker, that's torpedoes. Oops. Love when they go nuclear. Okay. So did I win? Pretty nice. I think we won. Oh, we got paid. Huh. Alright, yeah, we won. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty decent money there. Let's see, where are we anyways? Okay, yeah, we are up by Microtech. I think I'm going to set route for Hurston L4. It's one of my little old haunts I used to hang out at a lot. Need to rearm. So anyways, as that was like very low frames per second, there was probably over a dozen ships there fighting that, and so that was one major capital ship, two smaller capital ships that were in there, and then there were a bunch of hammerhead big heavy gunships. So yeah, it's a pretty decent heavy battle. Looks like I did find the torpedoes. So I thought the last patch I checked and the torpedoes weren't active. I guess they are. Let's see, go to Harbinger 2. Arresters. Okay, we have Stalker size 5 torpedoes. Yeah, they're there. Okay, that's good to know. You used to have a way you could cycle through your weapon systems and choose exactly which one you wanted to use. Stalkers. Size 5, we have... Okay, there's the priority menu. Alright. Alright, well, we'll just land at Hurston L4 and might just call it here. Maybe I'll do another mission. Suspect apprehension. Supposedly you can do these and you can gain rep with the bounty hunter guilds. I haven't bothered with them. This one is for apprehending an actual player. So you can tell by the name that's not a NPC name. This one definitely is a regular NPC apprehension. We dropped out. Wait a minute, this has changed. Okay. Drives on cooldown still. There it goes. I don't know what major torque imbalance is. So gotten damaged somehow. Wow, this has really changed. Yeah, they added these clouds around this area. It's definitely a lot more interesting. And this used to be just like a whole bunch of rocks floating around this station. Shot my last bullet. It's actually a neat little screenshot. I will print screen. Let's see. Come on. Should be getting close enough to get their automated landing system up. There we go. Melodic Field Station. Requesting approach. Okay, it's sending me up there. Alright, deployed landing gear coming in. Okay, stop here. Space break. Which are thrusters. Be a little steering problem. That might, guess, a thruster malfunction. Get out of seat. I don't want to do the other option because it'll make me eject. There it is. Yeah, this is overall a nice little ship. They've had some problems with it. As you can see, the torpedoes are no longer there because I fired a bunch of them. That goes to a turret access. And this, you have a little sink. Washroom, little storage cupboards. We got the got a lot of this stuff added right now. This is a weapon rack. Oop. There is a torpedo in the floor. Okay, that's a bug report. Ah, well. I wish the color was a little different, but well, they're adding more color packs and stuff as they go. And ideally, once it's over, you're going to be able to color your ships however you want them. So it really doesn't matter too much what you do right now. And of course, I walked into a wall. Can I get into the... Oh, this is a bug report. Okay, so the trick with this is when you see a bug like that, it's not always just one of the doors that's a problem. Sometimes there is. Others are broken on the same area, and sometimes the others that are working. It's kind of spawned me on a little awkward ring here. Don't think they'll let me open this door. No. I need to find another entryway. Looks like it's down over there. Okay. That's a pain. But we'll do it. Go find an entry point that works. Engine on. Should be, yeah, other side. See if this works. From the dark side to the light side. Bomb bay doors should be open. Maybe it's because I'm out of a lot of ammo right now. Okay, now you got to be careful about doing this sometimes, because if you go too high above the platform and the artificial gravity kicks in, it will smack you down on the deck as hard as possible and kill you. Okay, let's try this door. Pad 06. Hey, there we go. All right. Wow, to get to the inside sometimes. Each station in the system is a little bit different. So, but they do a procedural thing when they make them. So they have all the basic set pieces built, and then the system automatically builds a station out. That's kind of the only way they can do this game with the size it is. They can't manually do everything a certain way, certain style. I mean, that would take way too long. Okay, so this is L4, and they haven't changed this entryway. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat here. I'm going to do an insurance claim on it. There we go. Now I can't use that for a little bit, but I can use my other ship. Can't remember what's on the station, if there's any special. Wait a minute, they changed this. Okay, so the entryway is the same. The hab, so this is where if you spawn in, you're going to be spawning in right here. And so they made it so that the station has its own internal elevator tram setup. Galleria. Let's go to Galleria. Wow, interesting. I spent a lot of time at this station, mostly because I was trying to escape all the griefing that was going on Port Olisar. That's one of the other major hubs. It's usually where all the new players spawn in at. And that's why there's always a lot of people harassing and doing all sorts of stupid stuff there. So it's always advisable, if you are a new player coming into game, do not spawn at Olisar. Spawn at Lorville or Babbage or somewhere else. Okay, so weapon shop. Is there anything I might want for my little toy? Okay, so they got some different torpedoes. That's not too bad on the price. There are people that also have done complete guides and everything on how this all works, how everything is. I'm kind of considering getting rid of a lot of my missile racks and just putting all torpedoes if I'm going to do that mission more often. But maybe not. Maybe I should have kept that big, huge cannon. Oh well. Each station has their own little differences to it. Admin office is where you would go for trading and shipping, so fortunately on the stations, all you should be able to do is haul scrap. And actually, if you are doing the trading route and you're trying to start off with like a small ship, just go to these stations, haul scrap between this and Olisar or something. It'll give you probably the best profit, easiest profit you can until you get higher up, and you can do a few more things. Okay, so got a weapon shop now. Not as big as the weapon shops are on the planets. Again, this place is more just for quick stop. It's not going to carry everything in the universe. Nice and dingy, nice and dark. Rest and relax stations. You're staring into a very bright light. Yeah, this is new. Oh well, I don't see anything really of interest that they changed here. We added a juice bar. There's a Casaba's clothing outlet. Yeah, you can actually drink and such in game now. Those. Huh. Let's see. They don't have those activated yet. Okay, yeah, a little pizza shop. So you know you can buy the waters. I don't have the pizzas enabled yet to be able to buy and eat. I know they have the hot dogs. I know they have the burritos that you can eat. Eventually, these games, pool games, are going to be active, and you can play them along with all these little arcade things. Which is kind of hilarious, because this is supposed to be maybe almost 1,000 years in the future, and they still have basic arcade. I guess it's a commentary on how people like retro stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. Think about what to do. Maybe I will do that bounty hunter mission. If I'm in range. Get the tracker training permit, spend 500. He is 12,000 out. So I mean 12 million out. Basic missions you can kind of do with your simple stuff. I might just take a Gladius this time. So I don't need anything better. Okay, we gotta change this. We don't want M4s. Is this a distortion repeater? Okay. I'm probably not going to use my Cutlass Blue right now. Oops. It wasn't at the right angle. Add 02. Probably do this mission and we'll call it there for tonight. Actually today, it's only 3 something still. Wow, I'm early. Was working on Dust and Air for a bit before I started this, doing some script edits, some more things on day 2, cleaning up and retweaking stuff. We're probably about a week away from getting our next major round of testing going in. We do have one art asset getting ready to be done within a day or so. It's looking good. And I needed... Sometimes it's really helpful when you're working on stuff and you're kind of having like a little blockage with what you're writing to do something else for a bit. It's just sort of what I'm doing right now, and also helping our channel. This is going to handle much different than the big Vanguard. It's roughly at Hurston, okay. You'd be surprised how when this system first went into the game, the idea that they had going was that, well, we want it to take time to cross the star system. So you have to go to these stations, you have to visit truck stops, you have to go in, you have to gas up, and you have to continue. They wanted to seem more real like that, and that literally maybe lasted only one patch, and it wasn't very long either. They had to get rid of it really fast because people were just like, this takes too long, you want to do something else. Now this is the Pirate Gladius skin, so along with the Chinese New Year event, this would probably go well with it, except you can only get this from doing the in-game event in Pirate Swarm. So you have to beat Pirate Swarm, and then that enables you to basically get this ship. Unfortunately, you can't really upgrade to it, which I think is one of the biggest shames that they have right now. I mean, you have to literally buy it standalone, and you lose your insurance on it, so you don't get like a full LTI. If you already have LTI, you have to go 6 months. I only have 6-month one on this. I basically used credit, and I worked out all my purchases and redone. I figured out the system so well I can basically free up enough extra money to get another ship or two wherever I want. Although I've kind of lost a lot of my potential to be able to do that now, because I finally used up most of my upgrade tokens to do that. So that's kind of what happened with this thing. This was like more after I had gotten what I had wanted on the other things. I was like, gee, what else is there to get? And I was like, well, I don't know. You know, I'd like a red one of these, and the Gladius is one of the few ships that actually continues to work pretty well. They don't break it as often because it's one of their major test ships. Yeah. Alright, we shall see. Alright, let me see. Menu. I want to see my weaponry. 12 missiles set. Set. A bunch of marksmen. Alright. 8 size 1s. A lot of people change those out to size 3s, I believe, on this. Maybe it's all size 2s, but I think they do size 3s. Alright, we're getting ready to jump out. At times in this, there was like these random events that would pop you out of this quantum travel, like asteroids in your path, which were hilarious because you'd be coming out so fast, and sometimes you would keep the momentum of your ship, and the next thing you know, you're like, rock, 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 rock. As there'd be no way to stop if you had a big enough ship. Oh, looks like we go to Aberdeen. Maybe I'll land at Hurston when we're done. And you can go on ground, on foot to all these moons, all these planets, and see them up close. They haven't added a lot of fauna yet. Flora, they are doing some of that on Hurston, where we just came from. Looks like we go around. Okay, is there any jump point to it? I wonder if I can set a thing. What did I just hit? Alright, well, I guess we're just going to have to do this the manual way, unless I can get the star map to work. The route. No. Usually this works. You just have to like zoom out a lot because it gets all quirky. I've been down there a few times. Can't remember if this was the planet where I did a lot of hauling. That isn't too bad of a little fighter in that color scheme. It kind of did the Pirate Gladius really nicely. Supposedly what they're going to be adding soon is they're going to be adding external weapon lockers on some of these ships, and I think the Gladius is one of the... I think they were saying in one of the videos this was one of the first ones that's going to get this little external locker so that you can leave the ship, go to the side panel, just pop it open, and there's like a rifle right there. Oh, there it goes. Huh. That's interesting. So I guess they want you to... Yeah. It zooms in too close. Huh. Let's see if that works now. Oh, it's working. Well, that's nice. I found a feature. Confirmed it with the other one, but I didn't know it was the same. Done this for a while. I've never really figured that out. Shoo, this thing's quick. I'm not quite used to doing these. Looks like we got a moving target. I went to fire a missile and I blew it myself. Okay. I have no idea. Well. I think I'll call it there for tonight. It's buggy. It's buggy, what you gonna do, really? Well. Okay, so next time we're gonna go back to Overwatch. I might mix in some Star Citizen as we go again. Figure this out and see what really went on in that little thing where they blew me up. I don't know. That's usually what happens after I've been gone a while and I try to play again. It's like, yeah, okay, what's going on? You don't know? Okay, you die. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll be the next character in the Chinese New Year event for Overwatch, which I think is the Echo skin. So, I'll be doing a lot more capture the flag then. And, yeah, it should be good. Maybe I'll stream some of that later tonight. We'll see. I don't know. Depends. I gotta go get some to eat and a few other things. So, alright. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Keep in touch. Any other games you want me to play? And got a lot of stuff I can take out. I definitely do want to do a Valkyria Chronicles playthrough, or at least do a few of those missions. So, alright. Thanks for joining. Bye.